What's up, Channel 70? How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a good night so far. I don't have no one to talk to really. Um, I want to talk about volunteer opportunities come up soon. I just spoke with the manager. He told me just go to ymca.com, volunteer matters. So, I do want to accept the volunteer offer. So I do want to do life challenges to make myself happy. If you know what this in my hand is, this is Apple iPad generation. And this thing, I got it from eBay. This is the 2010 iPad I got from eBay. The reason why I always want an old iPad, I'm getting tired of these new ones. You know how people bend them like that? These things are junk because the new ones are junk. And this don't break. If you drop it, the screen will crack. But we're not doing no test today. Go check out the iPad generations. People do bend tests. I ain't doing that shit. It's just so cost effective, I'm grateful I ordered the iPad on eBay. It ain't came with no charger. It's just at 22% battery, which is okay. So I gotta save the juice. And don't worry, I ordered a charger. Okay? But I ordered the charger today. It should come in within 7 to 5 days. I'm tired of people just fucking pushing me away, and people just makes me so toxic, Like, when people are at work and they just say, throw their phones away and never respond to your text messages. It's so fucking rude, right? I'm just so done with their excuses. Let me tell you, man, you gotta get through with life. You gotta accept who you are. People don't like you. You just cannot rely on someone anymore. You gotta rely on yourself, take care of yourself, deal with challenges on your own. I'm dealing with something too, I don't want to talk about it. I'm kind of sad right now. I don't want to talk to anyone right now because everyone is trying to hurt me. Because people don't want to help you, man. Just focus on yourself is a good self priority. But I want to show you this old iPad I got from eBay today. So it came in from FedEx. So it still works. See? We got it powered up. It came with a low battery with no charger. So I'm going to have to get it. I already ordered the charger today. And this thing is super cool. This old iPad, my gosh. It was released back in 2010. But I was born in 2001. Probably I was 8 years old. Now it's at 25%. I guess the cold weather don't like the battery, freezing batteries. Just be mindful the service are not available on here anymore. Okay? You got your notes here. Just type in anything. This thing spells correctly. Isn't that cool? There we go. Got this old iPad. It's kind of amazing how it works. Busy people lie straight to your face. Don't listen to them. People always making excuses. They're just doing this to hurt you, I totally understand people are busy, but it just gets on my nerves. It drives me crazy, man, but just so you know, you're not alone in this. But this iPad is from 2010 generations. Any videos? There's no videos on here. So YouTube doesn't work on here as well. To each versions. I'm bored, man. I'm bored. I'm tired of living this in the generations. Talk about being bored, nothing to do really, but except to chill. I might go ahead and power this down, and that way I wait for a charger to come with it. So I'll order it today. So, and these things need to stay whole charge anyways. Just be mindful, you guys. If you do order the iPad, the charger will not be included. And people are so stupid and dumb. So just order the charger today and wait till the package comes and then turn your iPad on. Alright. The reason why I push people away because people just get off my damn nerves. I ignore people's messages. My God. I don't need to be checked on. You know? You got to understand is like, I like to protect myself from evil people. People are no good, man. If you don't know someone, people are evil, man. If you don't know someone is not good enough, people always hide dark stuff. You know, when they're going through tough times or something, trauma. You just gotta be careful who's toxic. You know, you don't want to let someone in your life yet. Don't trust all people around the world. Don't trust all people around the world. People are freaks. People don't know what they're doing. Making bad decisions. And everything. Like I said, you gotta focus on your life, man. You gotta focus on your life. I hate when people, I don't want to let in my life. I don't want to let in someone in my life yet. But I don't trust people anymore. Sometimes I'll ignore people's messages for a reason. Because I need some space. I need not to be contacted. People don't care, man. But there's people who care about you who love you, which is okay, but my gosh. It just goes in my brain and gets me fried up and it gets me angry. Tired of it, man. If you're like me, been through crap hell like back in your past, don't let it get to you. Just, my God. Man, people are crazy. Same thing on the internet on here. People are not good. You know? Stupid idiots. What's this doing? There we go. Like I say, guys, when you don't know someone in your life, don't let them in your life yet. People will drain you to completely to dead battery. Okay? Like, if you're not a social person, if you like someone, good for you. You found the right girl. But, like I said, be careful who's hiding the dark stuff. You don't want to encounter with a woman in your life. If you love a woman, you want to commit to show them respect is a key. But you got to understand is, you got to be kind to yourself. It's okay to love a woman. I'm scared to let a woman in my life. I'm scared. When I'm seeing all these YouTube videos about men are scared, staying single, I feel bad for them too. It just makes me realize I just push people away I love. My friends. I don't know what to do, folks. I might volunteer soon, which is a good start. Trust me, guys, I love myself. You know, I used to be friends with my friendship with Emma back then while my friendship, but I called her today, but no answer. I miss our friendship. I miss the connection I want to be friends with, but I realized she's not worth my time anymore. I'm scared, dudes. I'm scared. You know? All these friendships is fading away, my friends. And people will not be in your life yet. People just have to travel around the world, do their own thing, you know? I'm stuck here, you know, in my town. I'm just trying to look for a damn job or a volunteer for daily. That's why I ignore people's messages. That's why I don't want to respond until I get my life commitment together. And that's what I'm about to say is, be careful being with someone with a woman Gotta show respect and commitment. Finances. I'm just scared, bro. I'm scared. But like I said, just show respect as you can. Alright? If you having a crush on a girl for years, that's up to you to make your first approach. I'd rather not make my approach anymore. I'm done. But I'm friends with someone who someone is, which is good, so you just gotta make sure they're comfortable with you around you. Just be mindful. I have a disability. You cannot get no one to like you. I have my smart brain. I could analyze anything. Like I said, you cannot get someone to like you who you are. You know? You got to show yourself. You have yourself. You have yourself. You have your own body. You have your control. You have your own boundaries. It's time for you to take control of your own actions to protect yourself. I care about people I love, trust me, but I'm fed up. You know? But what I'm trying to say is, I can see through, when people are having a bad day or something, they'll look at me like, I just could analyze everything in them. I don't want to speak to them. I just say, get them away for something, just smile. It's okay to smile politely. Like I said, you cannot get someone to understand you. How are you? No questions asked. I hate to break up to you, but you just gotta understand, guys, it's also important to do your own work. Do your own work, be in professional mode, and be happy what you got in life. I always hide myself from anyone, People are freaks, man. Depends on the individual. I'm just grateful who I let in my life, The church family I love. The YMCA, it's got to be careful who you let in life. Like friends or something. I would just not speak to anyone. I just rather focus on my workout and just do my own business. Get on the treadmill, finish what I'm doing, burn some extra calories. Like today, I burned some 100 calories. No, that was last week. I burned some 90 calories a day. I'm planning on it to make up the 120 calories. That's my fitness goals I want to focus on. I love my body. I love myself. I love being myself. And I like doing what's best for my life. I think the YMCA might be a good fit for me for a volunteer there. You gotta be careful what comes with responsibilities. Just so you know, folks. Because you might feel pressure, but you just gotta be mindful. Don't waste your time on anything unless you know what you're doing. Okay? You gotta show them your ability. You could do this. You could do this, sweep, clean. I always want to do this. But those are my interests. I like to clean too. I like to keep things clean. Just enjoy my life. Just like I said, people, don't let someone in your life, because you just gotta watch out for toxic people. Like if she has a toxic problem or something, like a woman you're married with or you've been friends with, or is she your girlfriend since. I never had a girlfriend, but I'm just seeing all these YouTube problems. I'm just seeing all these YouTube videos are scaring me, but just remember, if you're watching this stuff, it's time for you to take a step back. I need to take a step back too. Just love yourself. Be who you are. Just show yourself. You're true to yourself. And just be yourself around people with positive vibes. Okay? Sometimes I lose my control. That's it. Enough of the jokes. If this happens again, I will disable the whole comments in the video. Alright? Like I say, guys, watch out for jokers on the internet, trolls, but I'm not going to mention no trolls in the video anymore. Because I've been fucking fired up. Oh. What's my percentage? Shut up, watch. 30%, my Fitbit. So how you doing, man? Hope you're doing okay, too. I'm doing okay. Just ranting, chilling. About life. Full of up and downs, man. You know, today has been a good day. But less a good day, of course. Just tired. I don't know why I feel tired. It's part of who I am. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate Icy Mix 9999XX. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So I got this old iPad 2010 generation from the mail today. I just ordered it last week because I want to go old school. Because I'm tired of all these new technology. Comes with AI, you know. But the old iPad doesn't work in services anymore. But you gotta use it in the right way, like write notes or whatever. But I wish I could get this thing to work. Watch my own TV shows on here, do whatever. Hell yeah. But don't worry, this thing still works. But it's at 25% with no charger. But I ordered a charger today, so it should come in the mail within the next week or a weekend. I don't know. I'm tired of crappy bullshit. Waiting patiently, but you gotta wait till the time is right, of course, But you got to understand, guys, when people don't respond to your messages anymore, they don't like you who you are. People just using you. Okay? Like when your friends are ignoring your messages, that means they're using you. Or they just could be busy. I don't know, you guys. You don't know the truth. No. But I wish I'd be myself again. Just have fun, enjoy my life. You know? Take breaks from the internet for a few days. Excuse me. Alright. Hi, everybody. I think I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Very good. That's a very good decision, but I know it's a very tough decision to regret, but you got to understand is people don't check on you anymore. They like to focus on work, priorities, you know? People change over time. People just do what's best for their life, you know? There's nothing you can't change the future. You got to change yourself and yourself too. But you got to understand is people have a difficult life, up and downs. You know? Like I already called my friend today. There's no answer. There's no answer. She wasn't my time for me. I found out myself she might have blocked my number and went straight to voicemail. I didn't do nothing wrong. I just like to check on people. I'm doing what's right for their well-beings. I care about people I love. I just feel like there's something not right with me in my appearance, but it's not that. It's just something's not right. But you need to understand is when I ignore people's messages, like when a girl's in a relationship with someone, I just cannot respond because I'm not good at communicating, you know? Like, I'm just trying to show respect, setting boundaries, you know? I'm trying to maintain my healthy life. But you just got to understand is my priorities are important, you know? Like your family says, you gotta be mindful of someone's relationship status, you know? Like a girl is not single, if she's with another man or something, you're texting her without no warning, you will get your ass beat. You know? You gotta be a man and just cancel your friendship for right now, though. But as long, I'm trying to make the right decision. But you just gotta be careful. Don't push people away. You might regret it, but I don't know what you call that. It's kind of being a burden, you know. But I don't want to push people away too. I don't want to, but I got to. I'm stuck in this living situation. There's nothing I can do. I just push people away. I don't answer their messages, and it's just so hard for me. You know, I'm just doing what's best for my life. But you got to understand this. I'm trying to maintain my healthy balance, you know? I already made some good friends around town who are reliable. Like, the challenges comes with long distance friendships may not work out. Like, Decibels, who lives in the same state, like 40 minutes away, no. People aren't reliable. When people move to a big ass city, people get busy. People get busy, they don't like you, they like to stay busy, they don't answer your phone calls, and they don't answer your messages. And it's been 1 year, 2, 3 years, there's no message from a single person. Delete their number and move on. Delete their number, move on. I am warning you, delete their number and just move on. And this happened to me once in a while. It's about learning life. You gotta learn about life, what it teaches us to do. You got to be a man and grow up. You know, I used to be with this friendship with a girl I like, but the friendship didn't go well. She got uncomfortable with me. Sometimes I might have did something wrong, made her uncomfortable. She wasn't uncomfortable with me. She was uncomfortable. But I just don't like dwelling on this in the past. But you got to understand is people can hide stuff from you against you. You know? I just feel like it's carrying a heavy burden on my shoulders, you know? I'm tired of living like this, you know? But it's becoming nighttime here. I hate nighttime. It just gets me losing my mind, my temper. But it's a good time to sleep during the night. Go to bed early. Wait till tomorrow is for you. You just gotta think about it is, You gotta let your friends go. Because when people are working, they never check on you anymore. You know? People will say, why do you ignore my messages? Just leave that as it is. Okay? People never check on you, man, but I hate to say this, but people are moving on. Working in their lives to earn income, you know? But money makes us evil, man. I don't like earning money. I'm grateful for everything what I have in my life. Like, money's just for food. Money's for food, for house income, you know, for rent, for getting a car, but I don't drive a car. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just tired, but it's after 5. No, it's after 6 p.m., but it just makes me think my friend wants to call me around 8 p.m. I just realized she doesn't want to call me anymore. She used to call me every Monday. She used to call me every Monday. Every Monday, she likes talking to me, but things didn't work out as I thought. It just makes me turn angry, but I cannot be angry. I cannot take it out. I cannot take it out on anyone. You know, I just like to feel comfortable in my own environment, do what's best for my life. I just can't do this anymore. I thought I trusted anyone, but no, I don't. Back in my days, you guys, I used to go to family gatherings. I like some girl who she is, and I got her Facebook, and I started texting her on Facebook Messenger, but that was in person. I got her Facebook, but not her number. But don't ask for numbers; it'll make her feel weird or uncomfortable. But she wasn't interested that time because of why? Living situations are not good. You know, like I said, you know, when women don't understand about your living situation, let me know if I'm wrong or I misread the situation correctly. If anyone has been through a living situation with your life with a disability, you cannot get no one to understand who you are. You could tell them, be honest with them, but they will not care about that. But I'm just saying is it will get off under your skin. But like I said, as long as you're okay with it, and that's your privacy boundary, okay? My goal is to protect myself, you know. I already have some great friends around town. This week I might go scooter riding, but I cannot wait for spring to come. I cannot wait. Spring is coming, folks. Spring is coming. Just live your life. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust these girls. And don't let them get to your pocket. Okay? Depends on the individual. I just find out it's useless, though. You know? I'm not making assumptions about anyone. You know? I just want to live my life and be happy. But I'm just going through some tough time right now. Challenges. It's just some family sad stuff right now, okay? But I'm going to be off there for a few days. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I don't want to take it personally against anyone. But I'm just going through a tough time, okay? I just gotta remember everyone's there for me. God's there, always there. Alright? Alright, guys. Thank you for watching Channel Sanity, and I'm sorry for I'm being miserable on the internet, but I'm not gonna tell you what's happening, okay? Prophecy concerns, okay? Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I appreciate y'all subscribing. And just remember, I'll be back on YouTube for a few days. I just gotta deal with my life stuff right now, okay? Alright, thanks for watching everybody. God bless y'all, and I'll do my best to be safe. Bye-bye.